Hi, welcome back. It's been a very long time, but I am very happy to be here. Today I'm bringing you something completely new. I am bringing you just a nice, easy, calm beginner Pilates series video. So, we're going to go ahead and get started by laying on our backs. You're going to come right on your back. Feet are planted on the floor. Feet should be like right under your knees, hip distance apart. And from here, we're going to start with pelvic tilts. So when I'm going into these, my back is flat. So I'm tucking that tailbone, right? And then I am going to bring that pelvis kind of forward and then roll my pelvis back. And you're going to do that with your breath. And out, and in, and out, in, and out. I kind of like to think of this as like I'm rocking almost. And so we're just going to continue to do that. Nice. I'm going to take a couple more breaths. And then we're going to go to our last one. Nice. You're going to come to neutral spine. You're going to take your arms now. Arms are going to go up above your head and then bring them back down. And we're going to continue nice. And exhale. Bring it in for the inhale. And exhale. Nice. Keep it going. And exhale. Good job. And back down. We're going to continue to do a couple more of these. Nice. We're going to do one more. Last one. And back down. Okay. So from here, we're going to do what I like to call it's like a partial roll up. So what you're going to do, arms are going to come here and you are going to come up, shoulders, head come off the floor. So when I go into this position, I do like to make sure that my tailbone is tucked under. And so I am going to come up just to demonstrate. We're going to come up and then down. Nice. Arms come up, you come up, and then down, arms go down. And we're going to keep that going. And down. Nice. And down. Just love these small, gentle movements, just getting the body ready to do more work. I love Pilates because it doesn't have to be super hard. Like, you don't have to use tons and tons of weight in order to really make a difference here. And up. We're going to aim for two more. Last one. Nice. All right, so from here, we are going to do a one leg lower and lift. So what you're gonna do, I like to have my hands right here on my belly when I'm doing this. You can also have your arms right here when you're doing it. And if you need more support when you're going into this position, you can also take your arms, I mean, not your arms, your hands, and you can put them kind of like right under your tailbone bum area. So that's also an option for stability purposes. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna take my right leg, I'm going to extend it just like this. Leg is going to come up, and then as I go down, I point my toe. I flex my foot, bring it up, point my toe, bring it down. Flex my foot, bring it up, point my toe, bring it down. And we'll just keep doing that. Nice. I'm actually going to take my hands and put them on my belly. That's just like my comfortable position. One more time. Nice. You're going to take that foot, bring it back here, and then we're going to work the left foot. This foot is going to go out in front of you. You're going to bring your foot up, yes, and point it, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down. And down. Exhale, inhale. Nice. Keep it going. Now, we know that with Pilates, the core is like the powerhouse. So when you're doing this exercise, you need to have an engaged core. I find that when my core is not properly engaged, I start to feel the impact in other parts of my body. So for this one, you will know if your core is properly engaged because you won't be feeling the impact so much in your hip. One more time. And down. Nice. You're going to take that foot, you're going to put it right back. So we're going to go into one of my favorite moves. It is the toe tap. And so for this one, you're going to go into the tabletop position. So tabletop is here. And then for this one, I like to take my hands, and they do go behind my head, and they just lightly rest here. Core is engaged, tailbone is tucked. Yes. And then you are going to take your feet. I like to point mine. It's just the bar girl in me who likes to do that. You do not have to do that, of course. You can have your feet flexed. And then what you're going to do is we're going to alternate the touchdown here. So we go down, up, down, up. You can join me. Take it down, bring it up. Core is engaged. Keep it tight. And inhale, exhale. Keep it going. Now say you're doing these and this just does not feel good, right? It's not feeling the best. It's kind of hard. Option, right? You just keep those legs, and so your toe taps may be smaller. Or if you come here, right? Maybe you don't touch all the way down. but you do have that option, right? And so if you want to go through that range of motion, those toes will come down. We'll do 2 more on each side, and then we'll move to our next exercise. And here, and there. Nice job. You can take your legs, bring them in, give them a nice little hug. I like to, sometimes that gets my hips, especially if my core is doing what my core is supposed to be doing. You can rotate them out and you can rotate them in. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna come to a seated position. So this is beginner, but if you are not a beginner, you are just taking this, of course you can come here and you can go into your rolling up to a ball and come to a seated position. But for those of us who are just beginning, what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll over to one side with your arm out, take your hand, plant it, and you're gonna push yourself up. And you're gonna come to a seated position. And that is where you're going to join me. So it's like a pick your adventure type thing. Okay, so feet are planted on the ground. And then what you're gonna do, you're going to, for with a lot of ab exercises, they tell you to keep your back straight. We're actually gonna go into what I like to call is a C curve. And so you kind of curve your back, yeah. And then you come back just a little bit. Arms are gonna come out in front of you, either with palms up or like this, whatever is more comfortable for you. I'm gonna be here, and then you're gonna come back and then roll up. Just like that, super easy. All right, here we go. And up, and back, up, keep it going, and up. Got a little movement in my mic here. It's also wanting to do some work. Keep it going. Three more. 2 more. Last one. Good job. All right, so from here, we are going to go on to our hands and feet. So you can just do that by turning your body and coming to your hands and feet if you want. However you get there, as long as you get there. Let's get there. So coming to our hands and knees, we are going to make sure that we are in neutral spine. So what you're gonna do here, no arching or like bowing of the back, right? So no cat-cow, just a neutral spine. We're gonna take our hands and we'll reach forward and back. We'll go forward, back. And we're just gonna keep doing that, just like this. Just nice, calm, easy movements. Keep it going. Nice. We're gonna do one more each side. One more for the right and one more for the left. And then next, you're going to do your feet. Feet go back, in, back, in. Just like that. We'll keep it going. Just like this. Just nice, easy movements. Nice. We're gonna do one more each side, right and left. And now we're gonna put that together. So we'll do right hand and left leg go back. So just like this, in, and then we'll alternate and do the other side. Left arm, right leg, just like this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Like I said, we're just thinking about those nice, gentle movements, but they're also doing things for our body, right? So I can feel that my core is fired up, especially if I'm keeping my myself at a neutral spine. I can feel that. I can feel some work in my arms and my shoulders, and I can feel some work in my legs as well. One more each side. Yes. Nice. Okay, so from here, we're going to add on just a little bit more. So what we're going to do is right arm and the left leg will come out. So instead of like just doing this, we'll go out, reach up, take it down, bring it in, just like that. We'll alternate up, down, in. Now, of course, you can do this as slow or as fast as you need to do it, right? And this is your practice, your workout. And in. We're going to keep going. I also find when you do things like this, where you're like alternating sides, especially when you're in like this kneeling position, almost, you have to be very careful about what your hips are doing, because you want your hips to remain like square with the floor. So you want to make sure that there's not like a shifting, or that you aren't sinking into your hip as you're going into these movements. Nice. One more each side. Awesome. Yay, good job. Okay, so now from here, right, we are going to take one arm. So using my right arm, I'm going to bring that in front of me, and then I'm going to turn my palm out. I'm going to push the air. Bring it here, turn it, push the air, just like that. Keeping that spine as neutral as you can possibly keep it. Keep going. Make sure you're breathing. Yeah. This little exercise is firing up a lot. I can feel it. One more. Awesome. Bring that hand right back to the ground, and then you're going to take your left hand. You're going to do the same thing. Turn that palm out, push the air back, and then bring the air forward. And forward. Nice. Hold on, I need to reposition myself there. Keep going. This little move is firing up a lot. I can feel it. It feels amazing. I love a move that is so simple and easy, but I can feel the impact in a lot of different spots in my body. So I'm loving this. One more. And back. Take that hand and put it down. All right, you can come back here and roll your shoulders just a little bit. I think that mine are a little fired up. Yours might be a little fired up too. And then bring them forward. Oh yeah. All right, and so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to our side. I'm gonna start on my left side. Feel free to start on whatever side you would like. We're gonna do the same thing on each side. So we're gonna go into our side laying section of the class, right? So what you're gonna do, we're gonna come down here, and you want to have your arm here. Now, I'm gonna make some recommendations on some modifications that you can make. So you can have your legs straight, that's totally up to you. If you do, they need to come forward here. And then that helps with all of the rolling that might be happening. If you were still rolling in this position, it's just not stable enough for you, you're gonna take that leg that's on the bottom and you're actually going to bend it in. And so it will keep you where you need to be. So I'm actually going to do a bent leg for today. And then my hand is going to be here in front of me, nice and flat, also giving me some stabilization that I might need. And so from here, okay, you're gonna take your hip, roll it, and then you're gonna take your leg and you're gonna bring it up and down, just like this. Bring it up, bring it down. We're gonna keep doing this. You do want to make sure when you're in this position, you're trying to keep yourself from rolling over. And one of the ways that you can do that is to engage your core. And you'll just keep going. Nice. Awesome. We'll just keep going. Get 4 more. For 3. For 2. And 1. Nice job. Okay, so from here we're gonna go into the toe tap. So we have a toe tap that comes like forward and a toe tap that goes back, just like this. Couple of things that are really important when we're doing this exercise is that you want to make sure that you're not swinging those hips, right? So one of the ways that I like to keep myself from doing that, especially if I'm not stable enough, is having this leg bent. You can do it with a straight leg. I do find that it's a little harder because you feel like you're moving or you're going to want to move. And when you are moving like that, it just means that there are parts of your body or muscles that aren't doing their job yet because they're not ready. And so we are going to bend. I'm going to bend at least. If you're a little bit more advanced and you can do the straight leg, that's great. I'm going to bend for today. And then we're going to do a toe tap forward and a toe tap back. So leg is going to come here. We're going to go forward and back. Forward, back. And I'm going slow because I want to make sure that I am keeping myself as stable as I can be. And I just feel things are already fired up just from doing the leg lifts. I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. We're gonna go, and we're gonna keep going. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. But we're taking this slow, right? So if you need to go slow, go slow. If you can move a little bit faster, move faster. Just make sure that you're not messing with the integrity of the exercise. We're gonna do about 3 more. 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. So from here, we're gonna do a clamshell, okay? We're gonna do a clamshell. We're not coming up for this clamshell. We are going to stay down. So when you're in the clamshell, and I'm off my mat just a little bit. My mat's not the widest mat. I'm off my mat just a little bit. We're gonna come here, okay? We're not gonna come up for this clamshell. We're just gonna keep laying on our side. And what's gonna happen is you're going to take your leg that's on the top and you'll lift it and close it. Lift, close. I have a lot fired up right here. A lot fired up right here. Nice. Keep going. And then when we're done with this, we're going to switch so that we're laying on the opposite side, and then we will repeat the exercises. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so from here, we're going to go to the other side. So you can come up to a sit to do that. You're going to swing those legs around. And then we're going to come and we're going to lay down on the other side. Same exercises, different leg, right? Same exercises, different leg. You'll come here. And you'll lay, leg is bent on the bottom, but this one on the top is not. And so from here, we're going to take the leg and we're going to lift and lower. So it's lift, lower. I have to tell you that that little move, those little moves do a lot. They really do a lot. I'm feeling it. Keep it going. And then we have those toe taps coming up next. We're almost done here. We're almost done. Hang in there with me. We're almost done. Three more. 2 and 1. Nice job. So from here, we're going to go into the toe taps. Same thing like we did on the other side. We're going to take that toe, tap forward, tap back, forward, back. Now it's really important that you try to be mindful of what your hips are doing. So remember we talked about on the other side, making sure those hips are stable and not swinging. There's not a lot of movement. Keep it going. Keep it going. Couple more. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so from here, it's clamshell. So, same thing. You want to make sure those hips are not moving and wobbling, right? So make sure you have that hand down, stabilizing yourself there as well. Okay, so we're just going to open and close. Here we go. Keep it going. It's totally okay if you don't have the same range of motion. I always find that I have one side where the range of motion is like pretty wide. and then another side where the range of motion might not be. I do feel like my clamshell, when I'm laying on my left side and my right leg is doing the work, can open up way more than this side. I am noticing that. Almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so from here, you're just gonna roll onto your back. I do like to get some stretching in when I'm done with all of that work. And so you're gonna take this leg, you're gonna fold it over. And what I like to do is I grab under this leg here and I pull it towards myself and I push, 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 push with my elbow into my leg. That leg that's like folded over. And then release it. Let that leg drop down. You're gonna come and you're gonna do the other side. Same thing. Pull it in. Let that elbow pull that leg back or down. Get that stretch. Nice. And release it. And then from here, we're gonna come up to sitting. Whew. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this beginner Pilates. I hope that it brought what you needed to have today, whether that is just firing up some muscles, some peace, some time alone, whatever it was. I hope that this class helped you reach that goal. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.